Feels nice to be back in Finger Lakes. There we go. There's a proper Hugo Lake bass, just built different. Oh, there's one right there. We just may have found a little school of them right now. I've got literally every other single bait except lipless. Can't even get my hand around these fish. And just for the record, 10-pounders have been caught in Hugo Lake the last few years. So look at tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know exactly how bad that is. Probably going to be a little sketchy out here. There they are. That's another giant. There's one of the right ones. That's why we come to New York every April. There we go. All right, this is just the section that happened, man. Another fiber. That's just too much fun. Gosh, I know it's going to be nasty tomorrow. Probably dangerous. It's good. It's a good fish. Just want that 6, 7, 8 pound that we're looking for. How many fish are here? Hundreds? I feel like I should come back tomorrow and just brave it. Will I regret it if I don't? I think I will.
Alrighty, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, you saw last video, arrived in New York, went fishing, then it was epic. That pretty much was the story. I did mention a few times though, that even though that day was great and the weather was fantastic, I hinted that the rest of the week's forecast, the rest of the time that we were in New York for our short stay, the weather would be much different. And the following day, I didn't know if I was gonna go back and fish. Well, I did not. Weather was pretty sketchy. We actually had a wind advisory. They were calling for 20, 25 mile an hour winds with gusts up to 45 coming from the south end of the lake. We were at the north end, even looking at like the deep dive app, checking out the wave impacts. It was pretty obvious that that entire area that we're going to be fishing or wanted to fish would be unsafe. So did not venture out. I did drive down by the lake since it's so close. And yeah, I think everyone was on the same page. Not a single boat in the parking lot when it was full the day before. I didn't see a single boat out on the water, rightfully so. I mean, the waves were crashing in pretty good. So all that to say, we did not fish yesterday, but it's the following day. I have today and maybe tomorrow to fish before I gotta head out of New York. Like I said, it was a short stay. Famous line, famous motto to live by, and a good one to live by is you don't leave fish to find fish. Now, I don't know if those fish are gonna still be there. I feel like they will be. I feel like it was an area that was replenishing with a lot of pre-spawn fish moving in, moving up, getting under some docks even. That's where we're gonna go. It is 7:53 a.m. Between the drive, getting ready, rigged up, we should be at the spot making a cast by 8:35, 8:40. So that is what I'm going to do. Another day of fishing here in the beautiful Finger Lakes of New York. Man, oh man, like I always say, it goes way too fast, never enough time. But let's enjoy the day, get out on the water, maybe meet a few other fellow kayakers that are out on the lake right now, see what they're up to, and we'll see what happens.
All right, guys, it is 8:23. So basically 20 minutes later, we're here, we're ready to fish. Cameras are good, we're working. Last time, this was the bait. I mean, look how chewed up that bait got. And I mentioned that I only had like, well, that was the only color of that bait I had in that style. I have a few more of those, but different colors. I'm at home. I didn't run the Bass Pro or make a tackle order, of course, in the 48-hour window, but I did find in my grandpa's tackle box. I, of course, keep my grandpa's tackle box from when he went fishing, from when we went fishing together. I remember being younger, and I was like, honestly, I was a collector. I like getting baits, lures at Walmart with my grandpa. He'd always buy me a couple each time, and it's funny because we really just fished live bait. The lures were essentially useless, but I built up quite a collection. He had quite a collection, and let's see if you guys can see this. So these are the ones I had at home. Not the right color. I guess this one's kind of close, and who even knows if color matters, but check out these guys. These are the ones I was able to pull from my grandpa's tackle box. I think these are like Bill Lewis. I mean, these are just old school rattle traps. It's a Rapala, a Rattling Rapala. I mean, dude, some of these baits, I think just about all of these baits are like 30 plus years old, easily. Because I got these when I was like 8 years old. So these are like 30-year-old baits. And again, I don't even know what the brand is. That one might actually do pretty good. They were on a perch pattern last time. So just wanted to show you that. Those are backups. I don't even know if I'll use them because I would hate to lose them. But let's start with the one bait that worked last time and throw it to start. There we go. Okay, cool. They're still here. They're still here. They're still here. At least one. Oh, and they're big too. Okay. I think that's a good sign. That took 5 minutes. Just catching big old bass. Choked it too. God dang, look at this fish. Look at this fish. Look at that. That's how you know they want that bait right there, I'd say. Jeez. Oh, that's a good start right there. Thank you, sir. Whoop. Definitely just touched the line with my pliers. It's the name of the game today too, is checking my line every fish, even every like 10 minutes to be honest, because if I didn't check it right there, I definitely would have just snapped off on the next fish. Got 17-pound P-line tactical fluorocarbon. Really, it's for all my moving baits, lipless, bladed jigs, spinner baits. You just need the big line this time of year in New York. I mean, the water's pretty dingy. They're not line shy. They're not even lure shy, if I'm being honest here. But 17 is strong. You can set into them and you're not going to break off. All right, let's do that maybe 30 more times and I'll be a happy camper. There we go. Unless I have him snagged, it's another good one. There's so many fish in this area last time that I unfortunately did snag a few. Even a bullhead. I feel like I got something snagged. What is it? Oh, it's a drum. I haven't caught a drum in a while. He did not snag it. He ate it. Always bring a pair of fish grips. It's funny, drum always, like, at first glance look like giant smallmouth. You think you have like a 6-pound smallmouth on. Kind of a cool fish. Guess I'll keep you handy. Little fish grips. All right. I still think catching other species is a good sign. It just means there's a lot of fish activity here. starting to see some shadows on the side scan. That's good. A little slow to start. I thought that first fish was a sign that we'd be going to town on them, but just that drum after that. I think it's really just finding where they are. Just they've shifted probably, and you just got to find that concentration of them. This could be it. All these shadows, which are fish on the side imaging. Go. That feels like a bass. It's like the same spot we caught the first one of the day. Oh, another clone. It's like the same size. Oh, barely hooked, barely hooked. Come here. Come here, big girl. Gosh, it's like I said 100 other times, and not just last video, but pretty much any New York video in the spring. They're just built different here this time of year. They're basically clear lake bass. They really do look like clear lake bass. That's interesting. That one was, I feel like, the same cast almost as our first bass of the day. Maybe there's a little pod of them right around here. You know, the other thing too is when we first fished the other day here, I didn't think I got out here till like 10:30. So maybe it's more of like a late morning afternoon deal, you know? Let these fish kind of wake up, feel a little bit of sun. It's actually kind of surprising we got some sun. That ain't gonna last too long. But maybe, you know, time of day, they just got to get a little more active. How you doing? Oh, it's you guys. What's up? Nah, I've only got 2. Were you guys at the bridges or no?
Yeah, we did this morning for a minute.
No good?
Yeah,
It's been tough so far. I'm surprised.
we caught 3 each, that's it.
Damn, anyone got a scope on them?
Nah, man, it's too shallow for the scope deal right here.
Yeah, on Monday they were loaded up this whole stretch. I don't know where they went. I'm curious if like they're still here. You guys smashed them yesterday?
We're about to go back.
I was gonna say, why don't you guys just go back there? Yeah, I don't know. Huga's being kind of funny. I want to wait them out. There was so many.
That's what Bailey, we just called Bailey. He's like, he's the same thing. He's like, I want to wait. I want to wait. I want to wait. I was like, I just want to go catch them.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I'm going to go catch them.
You guys got 2 vehicles?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. All right, guys. Yep, later. Well, if you guys kayak fish, you probably recognize those familiar faces. There's Alex and Luis. They're with Bailey. I'm sure you guys know Bailey, especially if you fish the NYKBF stuff. But they're having a tough time out here today too. I guess it's not just us. They said they're about to pack up and head somewhere else, which I don't blame them, but I gotta just give this a little bit more time before I give up on it. I mean, we caught 2, so there's some fish here. I don't know. Don't know what these fish are doing or where they went. That's the question. Are they here or did they leave? The bulk of them. Because if they're here and they're just, you know, we just got to wait them out, that's no problem. But if they left, then we might have to cover some more water. I don't know. You know, it's funny as you look at both days conditions wise and you say to yourself, which one's more likely to have a really good reaction bite? And I think 99% of you would pick this day, but so far it's the Bluebird sunny sky day, no wind. Isn't that weird? One at the dock. Feels like an okay one. Maybe they stayed under the docks. I don't know. Just letting a jig soak. Oh, I can't boat flip you, dude. Oh my gosh. That was probably not a wise choice to boat flip, but whatever. Gosh, all right. Maybe they are under the docks. Hunkered down. There's not many docks in the lake right now. They didn't put them in. There we go. Stay on. Wait, is that even? Yeah, it's a fish. A little one. Little one, but we'll take him. Oh my gosh. I caught a spotted bass, a literal spotted bass. Man, I've never seen a bass with these kind of markings on it before. Just don't want to drift into that boat hoist. Dude, check this fish out. This is a trip. That's a literal spotted bass. Isn't that crazy? Wonder why he's got these marks. Huh. Well, it's another bite. It wasn't a dock, but it was a lipless fish, and it was shallow, so maybe they're just shallower. I don't know. Picking up a few scraps here and there. What up? Dude, did you cross the lake? Oh my gosh. Isn't it sketchy out there? Well, what's the word? Really? I just finally caught a couple of dock fish and then like a little 2-pounder on the lipless, but only 5 so far.
Weird. I don't know, 5 or 6 fish that would like nip the bait. You'd have them for a second and they get off.
Really? Lipless?
No, I was even throwing like a little 3-inch swim.
No kidding.
A freaking swerve.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Dude, the best part was he hooked into it. He thought he was snagged, so he popped in his rod.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh no! It popped. There's definitely a fish. I mean, they're here.
Yeah, dude, that's what they were doing with the whole swim bait.
Yeah, maybe they're just eating it funny. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, finally. About time. They aren't like very big, but they're just like stout. They're like Clear Lake bass. Maybe they all shifted down here, I don't know. Yeah.
I hope we saw smash.
I know, that'd be awesome.
I was telling them, Greg, the one I mentioned to the folks that there's a special guest, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, we found them. Luis and Alex are gonna be wanting to come back. Oh, perfect timing. Oh.
But I was telling the guys, like, back when we were in MIKBS, when you were still living here, it was like 8 people.
Oh my God, remember that? Remember the canal?
Yeah. Fuzzy guppy days.
The fuzzy guppy days. You should take them to the canal. Just go catch like 1,000,000 1-pounders.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna start working my way back up. Yeah, I'm gonna just go back up that way, I think. You going south still? Or north, I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up that way and then well, you gotta try the bridge, man.
All right, bud.
Good to see you, bro.
You too, man.
Please catch a couple.
You guys have fun.
Yeah, buddy.
Later.
Get back safe, man.
Same. Woo. Waves are getting decent. Waves are getting decent. just fish with Bailey for a minute. Or as we were talking, that's kind of funny. Some of the first tournaments I ever did, as he as well did, were like 10, 11 years ago on this body of water, the canal nearby. It's so funny. 10 years later, we're still in little plastic boats. Who would have thunk? There we go. It feels big. It feels big. It feels big. It feels real big, actually. Come on, be one of the ones. It's a big fish. I know it's a big fish. Dude. Oh, it's a big one. Come here. Come here. Dude, this is dogging me. This is a bass, it's a giant. Please don't be a drum. Oh my God. It is a monster. Holy smokes, it's a giant bass. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, come here. Dude, open your mouth. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jeez. Dude. That is huge. Oh my God. Guys, that is a monster. I think Bailey's too far away. Dude, I don't know where Bailey went. That is the biggest Cuba Lake bass I've ever caught, though. Oh, I gotta compose myself. First off, let's get a proper photo. Look at this fish. Dude, that's the biggest Cuba Lake bass I've ever caught. That's the biggest New York bass I've ever caught. Oh my God. Holy smokes, dude. That's a monster. I need to bring a scale. Why don't I have a scale? That is huge. Oh my gosh, I wish there was a boat near me. No scale, no board. I mean, I don't know, 7, 8? That's just, dude, maybe like 9? Oh, there's no one near me. Beautiful fish, definitely the biggest fish I've ever caught in New York. Let's let her go. Oh my gosh, what a giant. That was so cool. You know, one of you guys said in a previous video from New York, I needed to bring a scale with me. I didn't. It's okay though. What a fish to catch. What a fish to catch right there. Go. Same spot, not as big, but same. Well, this okay. Did he get bigger? He may have gotten bigger. I love it when they get bigger. Oh gosh, the heck? How's he dogging me? I didn't think he was that big. It's another one. It's another big one. Another giant if it's a bass. Oh my God. Tell me it's another giant bass. Dude, I can't even move this fish. It can't be a bass, right? What was that? Oh my God, what is going on? It can't be a bass. If it's a bass, it's huge. I don't think it's a bass, but you never know. You gotta treat it like it's a bass. What the heck is this? What are you? Just show yourself. What are you? Oh, it's a carp. Okay, jeez. All right, it's a carp. I was gonna say, there's no way that's a bass. I mean, if it was a 10-pounder, but it was just a 10-pound carp. Another little rush of excitement, though. Whew.